The robbers had just pulled off a bank heist, but were immediately double-crossed by their own getaway driver. After a tough scuffle, they finally managed to drive Robert, the driver, away, only to find themselves cornered by 2 police officers. One officer threw the car into reverse, skillfully parking it directly across from the robbers. They set up a sniper rifle and prepared for a standoff. As the standoff dragged on, the robbers pushed out the woman they had taken hostage. She crawled desperately toward the police. The 2 cops, who were only interested in grabbing the money and had no intention of harming an innocent person, allowed her to come forward. But suddenly, it turned out the robbers had her family's home address, forcing her to risk her life in exchange for their safety. Tragically, Officer Jimmy was already lying lifeless, and Michael was filled with deep regret for having brought Jimmy along in the first place. Furious, Michael floored the gas pedal and charged forward, vowing to take down every last one of the robbers. One of them swung open the door, only to be shot dead by Michael. Next, a tear gas grenade was tossed into the car. Another shot, another robber down. Michael climbed onto the vehicle, grabbed an emerging gun barrel, and wiped out the remaining criminals inside. But just then, a cold shot struck Michael in the thigh. It was Robert, the driver. He had known all along that Michael was tailing them and had stayed behind to reap the rewards. But going up against a cop was another matter. Michael lunged forward, tackled Robert to the ground, and knocked the magazine from his gun. Realizing the fight would get them nowhere, the 2 men struck a deal, split the gold bars 60-40. It was the only win-win option left. Robert then pulled out a vehicle from the warehouse, cleaned up the bodies, and packed up all the gold bars. After making sure neither of them was carrying any hidden weapons, Robert hooked Michael's car to his own, and they drove off, one in front, one behind. Before long, they reached the riverbank. They transferred the gold into a different car, then rammed Michael's vehicle into the river to erase any trace.